And we're back, but I haven't undefined Enix. There we go. And we're gonna go
Right.
straight into draft here. That was the quickest break.
Yeah, it was a very, very short break,
That
but
one caught
I
me off
definitely feel
guard. But
refreshed.
we'll just quickly go through the bans quickly. A Vi Nico ban on the side of KAOS, a Gwen ban on the side of Invul. Invul don't want to give that away for the first pick.
Yeah, we do see that Nico adaptation coming through. The Yasuo ban comes back through though for Chaos. Taken away from Chaos, sorry, from Invul. And what are the first ban or the final bans of the first phase? There we go. English is a very difficult language. I'm aware.
English
Um,
is the worst language of them all.
don't even. Um, and it's going to be Karma again from Chaos.
Yeah.
What is the Invul final ban going to be?
We see Karma banned. We see a Yasuo ban again, and then a Corki's gonna be
Going to be
banned.
Corki again.
So two
Well, not
power
again.
pick.
Corki was banned last game just in the second phase.
Yeah, Corki ban, Gwen ban, I understand. Yasuo again, I'm still trying to wrap my head around it. It's fine. Karma a good
Maybe they
ban
know
as well.
something that we don't.
Yeah. But I think Invul, we want to go for something with a bit of hard engage to force something this time around. Jinx is going to be locked in. Probably.
And
It's just a
yeah,
much powerful ADC right now. Um, Hopefully Invul will probably answer with maybe the answer AD support, hopefully.
possibly it would make sense.
Unless they've got something they want to blind pick.
Cats, stop trying to kill me.
As we didn't get much of the cat, we'll get a bit of the cat in the break,
Oh,
in the
she's
pregame.
destroying my shoulder. It's going to be
Ooh,
Nami.
Lucian wasn't banned,
Yeah, is that going to be paired with Illusion? I'm very much intrigued.
but again, you're going for this enchanter bot side. You're not gonna have much hard engage so far to lock down the
No.
Jinx. So I really want to see something from the top side for Kuro. He played really well in the Gragas, but Gragas is not the hardest of engage. It's a little bit of a soft engage. You have to,
It's more just utility. He has the
yeah.
engage, he has the disengage, he has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, and it's just one of those. It's okay. Xin Zhao also wasn't banned, locked in. This is big. Nami Xin Zhao
Hmm.
is big. Lucian's gonna stay open. I really doubt Chaos would pick the Lucian. And honestly, if I'm on the side of Invul, I'd
Mid
pick.
in season 12, let's go.
If I'm on the side of Invul, I'd pick Lucian just to finish the side off the draft. Unless you see the enemy top, any of the enemy solo lanes, they're gonna have to blind pick one at least.
Lucian Hover?
Are they listening to the stream? No,
No.
they're gonna go for
Okay.
the Lee Sin.
No, they're just hovering it to meme it. That's fine. Lee Sin is going to be locked. The answer to the Xin Zhao.
I don't like the Lee Sin answer to the Zin, but there's not much of an answer to Zin right now. So if it's just the most
Yeah, Xin
comfortable,
is
it's the most
Xin is
comfortable.
kind of unplayable right now. Like,
Rel,
as in,
Rel
you can't
also
play against.
very bad support. There's just champions that do better, do more. Alistair is one of them.
Yumi Hover. Okay, they're flicking through all the champions again.
Chaos love this.
Lulu's going to come through, so we're going to see Jinx Lulu this game.
That's a bit scary.
That is a little bit terrifying, I
But at the
agree.
same time, Jinx doesn't have as much safety and peel that she would have had with Thresh, and now Zin
Hmm.
can probably find her a bit easier. And if you have to go for Lucian Nami here. You have to play this lane aggro. You have to put Jinx Lulu behind. You have to get the lead. I don't think Nami's going to really work well with any other ADC other than Lucian. Just the electrocute itself will just provide so much damage. He's going to lock it
Yeah,
in, yeah.
no, exactly. And we are going to see the Lucian Nami bot lane. Both champions were buffed. We are playing on 11.4, no, 12.4, season 12, not season 11. Come on, Luke, we're in 2022. Um, and yeah, both Lucian and Nami receiving small buffs on this patch.
Yeah, Lucian Nami's always been a bit of a strong duo anyway. Just the early
Victor
game.
ban comes through.
Gragas ban and
Gragas in
repeat.
response.
Gragas is a good ban. It's just that annoyance of his cask. And also Kuro played really well last game on the Gragas. He didn't really put a foot wrong at all. Did his job, found some really nice picks. But he was behind quite heavily, so I want him to pick a champion where he can keep that side lane in check and not lose a CS lead like he did, which gave the Jace.
You're gonna
Jace
see a
ban.
Jace ban. Sorry if my
I
mic keeps going weird, by the way,
I
chat. My
I,
cat has got a fascination with playing with it.
I do enjoy the Jace ban just to avoid any kind of annoyance in that side lane of like giant poke with But also the side of KAOS, now they're in that point of not much hard engage. If you're looking at it, maybe I wonder what they'll go for mid. Nico's still banned. Obviously, the Malphite is going to be banned. I'm not sure why, unless they're
What
looking
could they be looking for here with the Malphite ban? Because, like you say, the Jace is off the table.
Gangplank, maybe, but Gangplank doesn't mind Malphite. I know that for a fact. Gangplank does not mind Malphite. Tryndamere, but Tryndamere again doesn't really care about Malphite. But also, like, there's just champions that do what Malphite does. There's Ornn. There's Maokai. Like,
Yeah, they just kind of sit there and
also
neutralize the lane.
Shen. Very
Huh,
good blind pick.
okay. Oh, we almost got some sinning. I saw a Renekton hover straight away there. That was almost very sinful.
Zeri into Shen would be very good.
But it
So,
would have to be solo lane Zeri, you'd
that's
think.
fine. That's fine. Solo lane Zeri can work. Also, against Shen, just the range itself. She goes Titanic. She has
Would
complete
that be
wave clear.
top lane? Would that be
Yeah.
top lane Zeri?
Zeri top is a thing.
Oh, and it's going to be switched
GP.
over to Gangplank last
Okay,
second.
the global for the global. If Shen leaves the lane, GP will take the turret, but he's also going to
Hmm.
answer with a global himself, which is quite huge actually. I am starting to like this actually. Bit of dissuading against the engage. Obviously, Xin Zhao and Shen, they would like to go in. Lucian wants to play really aggro, but it will be on this so far for Invul on their terms. They need to get ahead early. They need the bot lane to start snowballing ahead of this GP.
Ooh, Xerath for Poodle.
Ooh, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Xerath into Orianna.
It works, as we're gonna go straight into the in-game draft straight away. Let me click
Guess you
the.
guys are going to have to wait for a little bit of content, a little bit of cat content, chat,
I
unfortunately.
mean, we can just go straight back to us. We've
I
had the
mean,
draft. We can just
yeah, we've
talk
had the
about
draft.
as the
We've had the draft.
you're gonna hear the sounds in the background from the draft. It's just so I've got the sounds for myself. But I mean, drafts overall, I don't mind them.
No.
Very solid drafts. The Xerath pick is a bit of a unusual one for me, in the fact that, like I was saying last game, you have some parts that don't really connect. They want to do opposite things. Like Shen, he's gonna play to peel. He can engage, but he's gonna play to peel for the Lucian. Lucian wants to go fight, gets ahead. Xin Zhao, he can play for peeling, but he kind of wants to get in the phase. But now, the more I think about it, the Xerath pick's actually kind of okay. If he can get that prior mid and he can kind of hover down to bot side, if Lucian's
Just
trying to
pressure with
dive,
the ult,
yeah,
yeah.
the pressure of the ult alone will cause so many issues. It's just that Atto has to hold Poodle's hand.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to hold hands. They're gonna want to go and just mess up sharp and
But who wins that? Who wins that 2v2? Is it Xin Zhao Xerath or Lee Sin Orianna?
Lee Sin Orianna, I would say, if the Xerath's in range. But
Okay.
if the Xerath's in range, then he's trolling.
Yeah, so if the Xerath is able to correctly play to his ranges, he should never be able to lose. And I'm just gonna pick the cat up because I realize with where she's sat, you can't really see her. Yeah, don't look at me so offended. We're here to watch some League of Legends. Come on. She was just staring at the screen as all the lights were going off as the in-client draft was going off. It was quite adorable.
I would go get the cat that lives in my flat, but I've banned her from my room for a reason.
Fair. I mean, yeah, my mic was being attacked a little bit
Oh,
during the draft low draft.
No, it's just that she will start running around right behind me and just jumping on my bed, then jumping on me, then jumping down, jumping on my bed, jumping on me, jumping down, and it's like, can you stop? Do you have
Yeah, it's
ADHD or
not
something?
ideal. I swear like all cats have ADHD, but there's no cats in this game. Yumi was not picked. But yeah, so let's have a similar discussion to what we had in game one. Who has come out with the better draft here, do you think, Mr. Eris?
I mean, I did like the Invul draft from game one, but the way it played out as well, I could see the shortcomings of the draft. I do like KAOS draft. It's very simple. They obviously neither team has super hard engaged. Xin Zhao is probably the only big engager. But that's fine. Sharp, he's going to be looking for a play onto Lucian, the Svenskar. Svenskar is looking for the early prior. He probably felt Kog'Maw wasn't the pick. He didn't want to see Kog'Maw again, and that's really fine for him. Random just wants to get ahead. Lulu Jinx can just 1v9, 1v8 this game.
It's alone.
It's really, it's just one of those. Kohlberg, he just wants to sit in the side lane. He wants to
Yeah.
get that 300 CS again. He wants to get the Flame Horizon on
But you
Kuro.
think you'd have to think, surely Kuro wants to do similar with the Shen.
He really, yeah, he's picked more of a champion where he can sit in the side lane freely. But as soon as he leaves that lane, Kohlberg's not leaving the lane.
No.
Kohlberg will just press the R, that other side of the map where you're going, and then
In that
attack turret.
case, then, could we expect to see a hull breaker on the gangplank?
I was gonna come into this earlier and speak about this Hullbreaker.
Because the item is disgustingly overpowered at
Yeah,
the moment.
The Hullbreaker nonsense that's happening right now in League of Legends is so annoying. I really despise it. It's been in Korean Challenger, like this past week of watching Korean Challenger. Every top laner built Hullbreaker if they didn't play a tank.
Wasn't there a Jace the other day that rushed Hullbreaker first item?
Yes, and it won. And
It won?
yeah,
Wait, it won.
no, he didn't win. The team won the game. It's so bad on Jace. On Graves, yeah. Jace, no. Like, he rushed it, and then went into his Eclipse and everything afterwards, and then
Yeah.
it's like, but you're not doing anything. You're grouping with your team. That's not what Hullbreaker is supposed to do.
Yeah, you're supposed to just sit in a side lane and just not care about anything else that's going on. You're not supposed to
Yeah,
stick around.
and then the other team take a bad fight like a bunch of times, and obviously he wins, and now people see that as like, oh, results-based analysis. Jace Hullbreaker is probably a good pick. No, it's just not. Don't do it.
Mm.
Like, it's just bad. So, but Gangplank Hullbreaker, it will work.
It will.
Yeah, of course. It's a good
see.
it's a good item for Gangplank. Obviously, you got Triforce, you got Infinity Edge. He wants to go for a bit of crit, but also he will probably pick up Serpent's Fang and that kind of stuff. So Hullbreaker is always a good option in there. And if he's playing against a Shen, he will probably pick that outright, because then Shen has no way of solo killing him. Shen can solo kill Gangplank at points in the game. And Gangplank already takes towers like a monster if you leave him untamed. He's going to go Triforce Hullbreaker. He will take every tower on the map.
Yeah. And you're just not going to have a good time.
So it would be really on Atto to... Atto has to play one of the games of his life here where he has to control 3 lanes. He don't have to control mid. He just has to hover mid to allow for Poodle to get the pressure and then go with Poodle. And then Poodle and Atto really on them to help pressure the rest of the map. Because you know what your Lucian Nami want to do bot lane. You know what they want to do. They want to go fight. They want to go do others. They want to get ahead. So you have to aid that. But then you can't let Kohlberg get too far ahead on the gangplank into the Shen matchup. So one of those, it's just...
It's a very delicate balancing act, is what I'm getting from what you're saying here, Eris. It's a very delicate.
It's a stressful game for Atto.
Yeah, Atto Brain has to be working for this game.
I mean, it was working.
But we'll see.
It was working last game.
Oh no, definitely. I'm not saying it wasn't.
But I wonder how much last game took a toll on his brain.
Well, there is also that. But we are now into the loading screen for the second and final, that sounds very weird to say, game of the evening. Is there anything standing out to you, Eris, in the summoner spells or rune choices?
Ignite Shen, but no.
Electrocute Nami is instantly jumping out to me,
no,
although I'm pretty sure that works
always
on the E procs, right?
Yeah, that's always. If you see Lucian Nami, it's Electrocute Nami. I said it in draft.
Cool. Grasp Gangplank?
Yeah.
Doesn't get the...
He doesn't proc it on his... He doesn't
on his Q anymore, though, does he?
No, but it's fine. He's playing against melee.
Yeah, true.
As
And then Conquerors everywhere else makes perfect sense.
as the camera is trolling me.
Oh, I can't see your camera because I am also spectating.
Oh, nice.
Because I'm in client.
And I saw instant pings down from KAOS for this... Oh, Invul, I mean. Sorry.
Yeah, Invul on the red side.
They're running this bot side, but KAOS, they're going to be on the top side. And we're going to have a bit of ships in the night. There's a bit of a split map, ships in the night across the map.
I have to say, real quick, I'm disappointed with Poodle. for his skin choice this game, opting with a non-red colored chroma when all the rest of his team match. So 9x Poodle after the game, please, guys.
Wait, isn't that Xerath skin called Arcane?
Yeah, but he's got the blue chroma for it.
No, wait, isn't it called Arcane though?
It's Arcana Xerath.
Oh, Arcana. I was gonna say, isn't that called Arcane
Yeah,
Xerath?
normally the skin is red.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
using a blue chroma.
Even
He's trolling.
Svenskar's gone for a red chroma. Look at him.
Red chroma on the Lucian. Red Nami skin. I mean, Atto's Marauder Zinzao's not really red, but he's got like the red tassel coming off, I guess.
And you could see the...
And it's red Psyops Shen as well. But both teams very hesitant to walk into their own jungle here.
Yeah, you could see I think the side of KAOS, they expected an invade or something, because they went topside and they saw no one. Oh wait, I've just realized what Kidula's doing.
What is he doing?
The crystal start.
Oh, is he early backing for Lost Chapter?
Yep.
Is he doing the LS tech with Futures Market?
I believe he has got futures market, but obviously I can't tell.
We can tell, actually. I will find out for you.
Oh.
He does have Futures Market. He is
Oh.
pulling the LS tech.
But they're fighting bot lane.
Yeah, big trades in the bot lane.
Woo!
Wait, you're slightly ahead of me. And the Jinx is being chunked out very low. The ebb and flow coming through, flashes away, exhausted as well. Can Lucian find the final shot? First blood for Hatar Svenskar. Turned round, though, on to the Lucian. Lulu picking that one up. Nami trying to run away. Lulu flashing forward and is going to find the double kill. Eski coming up huge, but can Atto get something now? Lulu, Lee Sin both trying to get away. Red buff is ticking away on to Eski, and it's going to be a kill picked up for Xin Zhao.
Of course, obviously the stream saw that before you saw it, because obviously I'm ahead.
Our times are a little bit decent.
I will pause at 3 minutes. So,
okay, I'm at 2:46 right now. I'll tell you when I hit 3 minutes.
So I'm at 2:55, 2:57, 2:58.
2:52. You hit pause still. I'll tell you.
Yeah,
when
I'm at 3. Okay, sorry stream.
7, 8, 9, go.
Done. Good timing.
Oh shit! Wait, mine's frozen.
Ah!
Never mind. Let me just hop into your Discord stream. It's fine. We'll do it this way. We'll do it the pixelated way. Unless you want to put up with my terrible internet.
You put up with my own internet. But yeah, sorry stream for that. But obviously that just happens sometimes.
Issues.
As that bot lane skirmish, a double kill for the Lulu is really fun. Everything blown. A kill for the Xin Zhao as well.
It's interesting to me, the fact that the shutdown is now on the Lulu, but it wasn't given over to Atto when he claimed the kill onto Eski.
Oh yeah.
That is very, very interesting to me. The fact that Eski's died since getting those 2 kills, but didn't give a shutdown when he died, and now has one.
Just happens, you know. As Sharp,
Spaghetti code, I guess.
I think Sharp invaded on the top side of the jungle, and took some raptors. I think there's like 1 or 2 raptors left, but it looks like they're gonna be looking for early drakes here on the side of Invul, which is good.
Definitely a much more bot lane focused draft than what we saw in the previous game from Invul with this Lucian Nami, the power couple of the bot lane. Tidecaller's Blessing going to come down. Yeah, that is so much damage onto the Aqua Prison connects as well, and it's going to be another kill for Mr. Shilanare. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Please flame me Twitch chat if I'm not, because I saw comments about not calling him that in game 1.
Wait, what? Wait, Shilanare?
Yeah, it's like I can't even remember how it's spelt, but it's not his IGN basically.
I don't care. Change your name, bro.
Fair enough. Coming in, demanding players change their names. Damn, Eris. Okay.
Don't call yourself Hatar Svenskar if you don't want to be called Hatar Svenskar. That's all I'm saying. That's. But I mean,
very much a different start in this game to how game 1 started.
It was really obvious what he wanted to do when he just started walking forward and he was just giving up the wave. And they should have just known Atto was going to be there. But
so they should have just abandoned ship.
But I mean, they can't.
No.
Like, it's just painful when you're in that situation. But the CS is not too bad right now. Hopefully, it doesn't get. If you're on the side of KAOS, it doesn't get too bad. but Ato's given up a lot of his jungle prior for this. Like, Sharp gig 11 CS lead right now.
It's going to be the first Drake of the game going over to Invul, though. Going to be a Hex Tech Dragon, so we're not going to get the same soul. Is Ato going to be able to secure this? Oh, Sharp's over the wall. It's a 50-50. Sharp's going to find the steal. The Aqua Prison comes down, but the Shockwave finding the kill onto the Xin Zhao. Oh no, the Sonic Wave going to connect as well, and that is a second kill going over to the side of KAOS.
Ouch.
Yeah, that one feels real bad.
Yeah, that when you said they're gonna get that first Drake, I saw Sharp sneaking in, and I was like, they don't have prio for this. Well, they kind of do and kind of don't. Poodle's not really in a position to help you, and you can see GP just took up 2 plates.
Yeah, Ulberg just doing gangplank things up here in the top lane. Atto looking for some kind of a response, but a level 4 Xin Zhao not going to threaten a gangplank too much, you wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, this is the problem with Atto focusing bot early. He's just giving...
Shenel is available, though.
No.
If he can start some kind of a fight, but no, the recall is going to be completed. Kulberg gets himself to safety.
The sad thing with Invul Cop is that Atto has sacrificed so much in the jungle early that Sharp has just got ahead.
Aqua Prison finds the stun onto one, but it's MG that's going to get focused. That shielding is pretty insane. Zap not quite going to have enough, and Sharp is getting chunked. Shenel has come down, so it is now 3v3. A flash taunt from Kuro would be a possibility, but no. Not going to find the engage, just going to save the Nami.
Yeah, and again, that's showing that the jungle gap that's happening right now for Atto, he's just really fallen behind, and Sharp is getting to dictate how this plate game gets played.
He's going to get quite a lot of Sharp's top side right now, though.
He is
positioning on the map from Atto.
He is taking it, but it's not going to nullify what's happened so far.
No.
And also the fact that now Svenskar has to play a lot safer, and it's just going to bail out random from his bot lane, as Atto's going to find Ketchula.
Oh, I don't know if Atto wants this. Poodle is there in support. The Shockwave going to come through, I believe. Oh, the Arcano Pulse tags, and Atto picks up the kill with the audacious charge. That's what you want to have happen, really, if you were Invul right now. You needed that. Atto really needed that.
That was just a weird pick. Obviously, Ketchula didn't recognize, or I had no idea that he was there.
I don't think you can blame that on Ketchula.
No, he had
that Atto's on his wolves.
Yeah, he had no idea he was there, so he just walked in and was like, "Yeah, cool, this is fine." Then it wasn't fine for him. But this bot, they want to play through bot, and
yeah, and it looks like it's going to be a dive coming through. The flash away, gonna dodge away from the kick. Sonic Wave connects, but Sharp's not going to fall to the Lee Syndrome this game.
Sharp has had some very bad kicks today.
Yeah, I think that's fair.
Even in the base defensive game, the previous game, he went to kick flash someone and just flashed forward, and it was so weird to look at.
Ooh, Atto in the area, going to get pulled back in by the Shockwave. Sonic Wave goes wide, though, and he dives forward now. The Demacian Challenger, I can't remember what the Xenol's called, but it's going to come down as well. It's relatively even in the team fight so far. Sharp getting chunked out dangerously low. Manages to dash away with the safeguard. The Arcano Pulse picks up one. KAOS now trying to charge their way back in, having the health bar advantage. Looks like Invul are just about going to be able to kite themselves away to safety. Neither, well, the Stand United definitely not available. Not 100% sure on the Cannon Barrage. But those global ults not yet being a factor in these 4v4 fights.
Yeah, I mean, that's good for Invul. Overall, it is very good for Invul. Jinx is struggling to find a game, but Svenskar is slowly falling behind still, even with those 2 kills. His CS is...
Oh, right of the Arcane comes through, not going to find the kill. But Poodle just poking away at Kedula. Doesn't want to make his life easier. Now Atto snuck his way up into top lane. Looking for Kulberg here, is going to find just a 1v1. And this is what we wanted to see from Atto, finding these kills, dictating the pace of this game. 3 kills now on the Xin Zhao. Really going to look to start stamping his authority on this game.
Yeah, I mean, it's gone from bad to good for Invul over the past few minutes here. They've just managed to dissuade a lot of stuff. Atto's just picking up a guy playing on weak side. The weak side police come over. You can't play solo lane. As the Sharp is currently taking the Herald.
Dragon
but-
is about to spawn though.
Yeah, but I think they probably want to give this because they can give the single Drake. It's not going to do much, and it is a Cloud Drake. A single Cloud Drake isn't that strong anymore. Obviously, the changes. This just gives out of combo movement speed and ability haste. But this GP, Kohlberg, he's died down once, but he's ticking ahead. And I see a Phage in his item. He's going to go Hullbreaker.
He's doing exactly what we thought he was going to do. He wants to play that split push. The Super Mega Death Rocket nearly steals another dragon.
Oh my god, man.
Atto just about able to secure that one. And honestly, if I'm certified random right now, I'm feeling a little hard done by that neither of these dragon snipes have resulted in a steal.
And then Kohlberg's going to take the stop tower.
Yep, first turret of the game going into the gangplank. 5 plates worth of money. That pirate is going to be enjoying his plunder tonight.
Yeah. But with this... Well, yeah, this is just going to be the story of the game now, really. It's going to be what can Kohlberg get done in the side lane. And yeah, when you look over at the CSD for the CSD he's got, it's almost, he's going to Flame Horizon him very soon.
It's almost double already, and we're only 12 minutes into the game. Atto, though, looking again on towards the top side of the map. Cannon Barrage is going to come down, Flash Taunt, locking up the gangplank, and you imagine he is going to fall. Yeah, Atto collecting his 4th kill of the game. And I guess this is going to have to be the Invul game plan now. Just let's shut down the gangplank as much as we can.
You really have to. He's picked. You see, he's locked in there. He just picked up the Hullbreaker.
Yeah.
If they can shut him down, and it doesn't matter, like, your goal to play through bot with the Lucian Nami hasn't worked out.
No.
So you have to play this. Lucian Nami can, at all points in the game, blow up someone. It's still strong enough. I've seen it. Even when it's even, it will still just nuke someone very quickly or chunk someone out. It can do that at any point. So it's fine for them. They also got Poodle who can follow up with that quick burst. As long as you
going down onto this bot tower though, and it's going to be a second early turret. Another full five plates for KAOS here. This one obviously going to be a bit split. Not going to go funneled just into one person, but another turret off the map.
Yep.
Opens up quite a few more avenues here for KAOS.
Yeah, and KAOS could just map rotating really well. Their macro side tonight has been really very much clean.
Macro from KAOS definitely something to be admired from tonight.
They clearly have good clean communication. I see a Super Mega Death Rocket just flying through the map. I don't know why that was fired. I guess random got very bored and just fired a rocket. But yeah, I mean, if you're Invul, you're down 3k again. You your back's against the wall, and they don't have much of a play.
Argue that they're in a bit of a better position as they were this time in the last game.
There's avenues in which they can come back.
Yeah.
But it is still an annoying, like, not guaranteed for them. As, like I said in the draft, like, obviously hard engage. Oh, I said last game, actually. When you are behind, you want hard engage. You want to force something, and they have Zin.
Invul don't really have that.
They don't really have it. That's the issue. And
yeah.
You can see the pressure that KAOS could just get.
The tidal wave's going to go out here, though, and Sharp might be caught. No, just a quick safeguard over the wall. And the Lee Sin jumps away to safety. But yeah, on your point of engage, I guess for Invul, your engage kind of has to be Atto diving forward with a tidal wave over the top.
Yeah, Atto has to dive
and a
forward.
Shen coming down on top of him. Like, that's like how you fight, I guess. Like, if you're Invul. Big damage from Poodle, though. Oh, this is, yeah. Okay, Chillinare might be caught. No, Sharp not quite able to find him. The shockwave flashed away from. Atto is now in, but Sharp is going to finish the kill. It's going to be a trade of 1-for-1. No? Yes. Okay, so it's mid laner for 80 carry. You'd have to argue that trade favors Invul, especially if they get another kill here. The Cannon Barrage ticking away, though. The Lulu not quite going to drop. Nami going to live as well, so neither support being traded off. But Atto is now in the fight. Right of the Arcane finds one. Can they land any more of those shots? No. But it's a 2-for-1 trade in the favor of Invul.
Yeah, again, Sharp's kicks have been weird. I don't want to flame him or anything. Like
I can't tell.
Like
whether it's Sharp's kicks not being on point or either
like-
Invul positioning being good, or Invul flash or dash usage being
Like
good.
that, like he flash kicked into the wall,
Hmm.
and he had like 2 players running up with him. Like he also had a ward. You'd expect him to like ward hop flash kick, and just kick
Yeah.
back, but every kick just seems to be a little bit off. I just maybe he's just
Maybe
chill.
he just forgot to put his hands in the oven tonight.
Maybe he's just being chilling and he doesn't care. But he's finding these picks every time. Like even though the kicks are they just feel a bit weird. Like, and he could just make it himself a lot easier. It just feels like
Big chunk onto Atto there.
he's just sucking the pressure out of the game. Like his whole team their vision setup's always good. They're grouping when they need to. They're splitting when they need to, and they're just causing a lot of havoc. It's just that can their team fighting really work? As Invul
Coming through from the Xerath, Orianna chunked out to the point where she can't really stay stepped up.
yeah, and this is
And
how
this is
Invul-
another one of the differences from the previous game. It's Invul with the poke.
Yeah, Invul have
rather
the
than
poke,
facing up
but
the
they
chase.
don't have the prio for anything, and they're just gonna give mid tier 3 for tier 1 for free.
The Super Mega Death Rocket again goes across. It's not going to secure the objective, and now the right of the Arcane decimating the KAOS health bars. Orianna Shockwave finds 2, and it's a massive chunk onto both Atto and Shilanare, but just going to get out there.
The kick!
Kedula, the kick's huge.
No, it's
And
bad!
the tidal wave's going to come back, and it's a Poodle double kill. Shilanare finds another, and Kuro adds a 4th. It's a 4-for-0 fight, plus the dragon in trade for just a mid-tier 1. Sharp, what are you aiming at?
Poodle is saving this game. But at the same time, Sharp is just giving away the game.
Goldberg's looking.
He's just-
Cannon Barrage going down mid, going to try and deny as much of the damage onto this mid-tier 1 as possible. It's going to be Rift Herald for Invul, though. That is a bit of a foregone conclusion. Poodle is... Yeah, this man is doing some pretty insane things this series. Oh, they're
Yeah.
stopping the recoil of Coolberg. Invul going to look for the kill here. And there's 3 versus 1. I don't really know how Coolberg's going to navigate this,
has
but
Hull
here we
Breaker.
go. He does have the Hull Breaker, but
Okay.
with 4 people in the area, you're not going to get out of that one, my friend. Never mind the 4, it's all 5. Poodle secures the kill with an Arcano Pulse.
Yeah, in this game...
This Xerath is pretty big.
Yeah, you can see how that fight played out. Basically, like, obviously I was saying earlier how the Invul should want to play the fight. There also shows that how strong Xerath poke can be. Obviously, pokes out Kedula quite early, but then Invul concede the pressure. They take the Drake, but they concede the pressure in the river. They give away the mid-tier tier 1. Then they feel like we have to make a play or something. Oh my god.
Jesus, the Xerath damage. Poodle finding the kill. Certified random. Yeah, to Xerath, I guess that's all you are. Wow.
But what I was coming back to say before Poodle rudely interrupted me, yeah, basically the site, they're gonna fight for this.
Yeah, here we go. It's a fight for the blue buff. The kick from Sharp is actually quite nice. I rate it, but Atto is in. Atto is diving forward. He has Kuro backing him up. Sharp's going to go down to the Nami. MG picking up a kill. Kedula just about going to survive. But yeah, that was a lot of damage. Jinx is going to be having some nightmares tonight.
Yeah, and Invul, they're just finding superior team fights. Their coordination in the fight seemed pretty well. Obviously, with that fight around the river, it was pretty split. But then Sharp kicking away Atto just saved that fight. And this is what happens like when you make one misplay. And that's like if they get the reset onto Atto, or they find the kill onto Atto, they probably can dissuade Invul from fighting.
Goes down as well. Big swing here for Invul. Big win in the fights and 2 of the mid lane towers.
But KAOS, Sharp is trying like really hard.
Coolberg is also trying. Look at the damage that this Gangplank is getting done.
Oh,
in the top
he
lane.
knows his limits.
He knows his job. Oh, right of the Arcane again. Are we going to see another dead Jinx? It is very close. The heal and the Gale Force both burned. And now the Cannon Barrage comes down as Atto and Shilanare are looking for Coolberg. I believe they are going to find their man. Super Mega Death Rocket dodged out as well, just for the extra style points. Atto claims another kill.
Yeah.
Invul, in terms of actual fights, are dominating this game.
Yeah, they're finding avenues to punish. Like, you can see Coolberg's pushing. That's what he has to do. His Hullbreaker GP, he has to go. He has to go forward. But then it's like, oh, let's just go punish him. Oh, but we need someone to cover mid. Okay, Poodle just press R on the Jinx. She now can't play the game. Like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't know what other like analysis you want me to add to that, because
Yeah.
that literally seems like exactly what they're doing.
and it's causing KAOS to really, like, I think KAOS got confused of how this game's playing out now. Because they're like, we should be winning. We had a gold lead. And now this Xerath is just hitting me like
Yeah,
like
now this Xerath just one-shots our Jinx.
like he dropped the moon on me. Like,
Yeah,
what can I do?
Literally. I mean, you say it's a 3-item Xerath if you count the Medjay's as an item. It does have 10 stacks on it. So
Yeah.
it is granting a large amount of ability
But
power now over to Poodle.
Invul needs to move for this Drake. They need to secure this. They get soul point next time, and they just don't need to concede this pressure, because that's been the issue this series, is they conceded the pressure a bit too early.
Yeah, Poodle being given another blue buff, and after what this man has shown, he can do already this
Coolberg
game.
is lurking. Coolberg
I
is
don't
lurking.
argue. Also is sharp, and we could see
Oh!
MG.
Oh!
Oh, the flash kick! You were talking about the kicks all stream so far, Ares, but the Shen ult now coming down. Svenskar able to kite himself away. The gangplank going to fall. MG picks 1 up. MG picks 2 up. Flashes the thumbs up as well, just to add insult to injury. And KAOS, who thought they had the pick, got jumped on by the Goon Squad. It's going to be Dragon number 3 for Invul. Is Poodle going to be able to pick up the Jinx here? You bet he is. But meanwhile, in the top lane,
Oh,
picking up
KAOS.
where Coolberg left off. Finds
KAOS.
an inhib tower.
KAOS. That was so unlucky. Sharp hits the flash kick, and Coolberg, he's trying to kick him into Coolberg.
Yep.
Coolberg goes for the barrel chain, and Svenskar just finds the dash.
Now Svenskar finds Kedgler as well. Flash away from the Orianna, but that relentless pursuit is right back up. Can't quite find the kill though, but the Orianna very much chunked out, and this is looking like it's going to be a Baron for Invul, unless a miracle happens. I don't know if you'll have seen it on the Riddle Esports Twitter, posted by our good friend CJ Shaw today, Eris, but there was one hell of a Baron steal from the Riddle jungler MC last night. Sharp is going to be trying to replicate that feat on the exact same pick. Don't know if it's going to come through though. Poodle is... Yeah, okay, never mind. Poodle's going to see to that. Tidal Wave's going to come through, and now Invul have to fight themselves out of the pit. The Baron hasn't gone down, but is now secured. Atto diving forward, and the Jinx is gone.
Yo.
Not quite going to fall as well, unless... No, but look at Coolberg.
Coolberg does not care.
Invul just... Everyone, Invul are focusing on the team fights, and Invul are executing on these fights really, really well. But Coolberg's just saying, sure, you can kill my teammates. I don't have any issue with this.
Yeah,
I'm taking your base in return, though.
I think KAOS have found their game plan. It's just let Coolberg go.
Yep.
Like, we just do some, like, wizardry, wave our
I'm
hands,
not going to lie to you, Eris. I'm not going to lie to you, Eris. I'm surprised that Kedgler hasn't just decided, you know what? I want more split pushing power as well, because we saw him top lane taking the top inhib tower. I want to see Hullbreaker Orianna, because why not? It'd be funny.
I think Lichbane would be the one to go for if you wanted to take towers quickly. But KAOS have kind of like, they went for the early game lead, they got the early game lead, and there was a point I wanted to pull up. I saw it in chat as well. It's insane when you look at the Invul like scoreline, the amount of kills they have, but they were behind in gold for the entire game.
Yep.
Like,
but you can see where that is in the CS totals.
Yeah, that is literally just on Coolberg.
Yeah. And sure, Coolberg might be 0-5, but he is 90 CS up as we see another Rite of the Arcane come out. Poodle is just going fishing with the Xerath ultimate, and he is dealing so much damage. It is almost criminal.
Yeah, he's just doing what he wants to do. Like, Poodle, wherever...
Coolberg dropping bombs. Like, literal atom bombs. We see another Arcane. Oh my god!
Yo, Poodle is doing war crimes against humanity right now. Like, what did he eat earlier?
That was like 60-70% HP Jinx, right?
Yeah, that wasn't just any old Jinx. That was...
It's not like she has 200 HP because she's just been hit by all of your skill shots. She's taken like one skill shot, lifestealed up a bit, and she's just gone.
But that's
What?
all on his itemization. The Shadow Flame doing work, and then you've got your Medjai's with the stacks, but then you also got the Blighting Jewel, which is going to be the Void Staff. So you're just negating all of her MR that she doesn't have right now. So
he's dealing true damage.
Yeah.
He's actually dealing true damage at this point.
You're just doing raw true damage to her. What can she do?
You know, he's just a giant at this point. He's got that much true damage coming out of him. And we just see another absolute deletion. Poodle picking up his 10th kill of the game. Like, this Xerath is just... yeah.
Now, you know what's scary is if Invul pick up...
Imagine Elder Drake.
Yeah, literally what I was thinking. Oh my god. Korberg just damaged himself.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the right of the Arcane again, though. Can Poodle land even one of these shots? Because you know someone's losing a... Yeah,
oh, Sharp.
My god. Sharp, just no. But you saw the damage on the Certified Random from one bullet of the right of the Arcane there. How do you defend in a siege against this Xerath? Because it's just not possible, right?
You're not allowed. I do like
way too much damage.
I do like how Nami is just stuck to Poodle this entire time and not even looked at Sven's guy. It's just like, like, nah, it's going on this guy. Screw you.
I was gonna ask actually, because I'm not 100% sure on how this interaction works. Does Poodle get the benefit of the Tidecaller's blessing on his spells? He doesn't, right? Auto attacks only. Isn't it?
I think it's just auto attacks.
Feel like it's auto attacks only, unless like it's Gangplank Q, in which case I think it would apply the Nami E because it counts as an auto attack.
Or Ocean Soul's coming up, and Invul haven't cracked the base just yet.
No, but
they don't
where
care.
are KAOS? No one from KAOS wants to face check this blind into a Xerath. The Cannon Barrage is going to come down, and so is the Super Mega Death Rocket. But it's way too early. Poodle's going to teleport in just to make sure. He has that right of the Arcane ready. The Ocean Soul is now collected.
Nice smite, 27 health left.
And it's a 4-item Xerath with a 25 stack Medjai's.
Oh, they know where Korberg is. They're pinging him.
Yeah.
He has to know. Yeah, he's trying to run away.
But I'm very, very scared for Certified Random. For the Xerath. That's right at the... He loses 20% to one shot of the Xerath ult. How do you play against this?
Yeah. And that's the problem. That's the annoying thing when you pick a Hullbreaker champ. Like, he's trying to do his job, what he needs to do.
He has Hullbreaker buffs, and he still takes 20% HP from Poodle's one shot of Poodle's ult. That's a big shockwave though onto Poodle, nearly deleting the Xerath there from Kedula, but Poodle is too tanky for that, and now he's got the Ocean Soul. He will be able to regen himself right back up after 1 or 2 Arcano pulses. And he's already back at full health.
Yep. But
combining that with the Nami healing.
But I do want to bring some view over to Kedula, or some attention. He has been playing really well tonight.
Oh, Kedula's had a really good series, yeah. The shockwaves, almost all of the shockwaves that I've seen that have been in multi-man fights, not including the 1v1s him and Poodle had at the start of game 1.
Like
those shockwaves were really good as well.
Yeah.
But he's consistently finding 2, 3, 4 people with these shockwaves.
And in a way, it is on him to find a winning formula for this game, really.
Yeah,
because Korberg's not coming to the fight.
KAOS are getting chased out of mid lane here. Poodle firing off the right of the Arcane, finds 1 onto the Jinx, finds 2 onto the Jinx, can't quite find the 3rd to seal the kill. But I have no doubt Atto will have no problem doing that. Exhaust comes down though, and Atto now stunned up. But how can you approach this fight if you are KAOS?
Ouch.
Your Jinx is on about 400 HP.
That's really upsetting for KAOS. They commit the Ori TP for Baron. Like,
yeah,
they've just given away for Baron. They're going to try running it to the inhib, but Poodle's going to go answer this.
Well, and Kuro is already back in the base as well. So, you have the Stand United available. Sure, the teleport's not up for Poodle, but he's going to be able to do enough. And Kuhlberg and Kuro actually are trading pretty evenly as we see a kill coming in around the Baron. Kuro gonna win the top lane 1v1, or the bot lane 1v1, sorry, the 1v1 between the top laners. They know where Sharp is, and if you're KAOS, how do you win this position? Your split pusher just died 1v1. Svenskar's now 1v1, like dove over the wall to just kill your jungler. And Invul are gonna pick themselves up a second Baron.
I think that might be game.
That's just war crimes coming out from Poodle. This Xerath is ridiculous. The Xerath pick coming in insanely clutch. And yeah, I agree, that might just be game. It's 5 versus 2. Mid lane inhib at the bare minimum is going to go down. But it's 5v2, Invul with a Baron buff. Gangplank is just about to come back up. But with the Xerath poke, does it even matter? Poodle hits one ability and Orianna's chunked out. Although Guardians and Command Protect is going to save that. Cannon Barrage is going to be forced, so that's not available for a team fight now. And the Cannon Minion's still alive.
The worst thing for KAOS as well is, like, he has Ocean Soul.
Yeah.
So if you do anything and he doesn't die instantly, he's just going to regen real quick and he's going to be back in your face.
He has so much AP that the Ocean Soul is going to have so much actual healing attached to it. Because you've got to remember, the regen stats on the Soul scale with every stat you build in the game. Health, I think it's like health, damage, and just, yeah, literally just health and both forms of damage, right?
I think so.
And every item has at least one of those stats attached to it. So Poodle having 6 items, he's going to be getting so much HP back. But that's a mass... Chillinari just about able to get himself out alive there. Barely surviving. Right of the Arcane now comes down and Sharp is just... It feels like KAOS are just playing Dance Dance Revolution this game.
Yeah, they have to keep moving to survive, and it's getting really annoying. I can feel that tilt coming through. They're not enjoying it. I can feel Kohlberg's tilt as well. He cannot get to these inhibs. Every time
he's being stopped by Kuro every time.
Every time he's about to get there, he's like, "Yes, this is my chance." It's a hard Omega Law.
Oh no! Oh jinx! Oh dear! Good night.
And that's a huge wave bot as well.
Yeah, it's a big wave bot. Invul now with a numbers advantage. The Shen ult, I believe, is available as well. So if you're KAOS, let's have a hypothetical discussion here, Aris.
Oh,
that's how you win. Never mind. That answers my question. That's a massive chunk. Gangplank going to pick up the Lucian with the Cannon Barrage. Shockwave again from Kedula. Absolutely huge. Look at the damage onto Coolberg.
Yeah, but Poodle does not care.
Poodle is a one-man artillery battery.
Like, if you don't kill this Xerath, he will just... Like I said earlier, like, Poodle...
Oh, right to the Arcane, Zhonya's, but if Poodle times this right... Oh, the flash just as he comes out of the Zhonya's really nice.
Coolberg's gone for a TP.
Kedula, yeah, Coolberg, where's he teleporting? He's teleporting in behind. So how can Invul play this? They have spotted it. So they know what's going on now. One shot from the Gangplank straight onto the Nami. Is Poodle going to go down here? Redemption coming through, but no, it's one kill picked up very, very quickly.
Oh, they got him.
Chen is now in the fight. Poodle is going to drop though. That's 1,000 gold into the back pockets of the Jinx. Atto is looking here exhausted. Coming down. Kuro going to look to re-enter the fight, but he's going to be denied, slowed up, stunned up by the Shockwave. And Kuro going to be the sacrificial lamb to let his jungler out alive, but no. Atto caught out by the Gangplank, and it's another kill for KAOS. That should be Elder Dragon here, over to the side of KAOS.
Has it happened again?
And again, it's... But look at the base. Super Minions take a Nexus turret. Coolberg's having to answer. But Invul, again, being punished for their over-aggression.
They just...
That's all it is. Invul have all of the cards stacked in their favor, waiting even to give Sharp the Elder Dragon buff.
Yeah.
And now Invul facing down an Elder Dragon buff. KAOS.
Yeah, and I think Kedula can one-shot Poodle now.
Very, very possibly, yeah.
Like, I know Svenskar, he'll get one-shot.
Invul are walking on very, very thin ice for the next 2.5 minutes. Or 2 minutes now.
And again, with the gold, like, it's really funny that they're down gold, but look at their kills.
Mm,
It's really just. It's really weird how this game has gone because it
yeah.
feels like Invul have been ahead, but they've not actually ever really been truly super far ahead. They've just been getting picks and getting kills
All
constantly.
right, the Arcane coming through. Poodle not really able to find too much meaningful damage. And look at the cannon barrage just being dropped on the Zerat's head. Chunks Poodle out completely,
Oh
really.
wow.
Lucky to survive, honestly,
There was
with the Elder Dragon burn.
No, the Jinx rocket came up afterwards as well, almost popped him.
But again, lucky to survive with the Elder Dragon
Mm.
burn. And now, KAOS just going to brute force themselves down mid lane. Going to be able to claim this tier 2 tower, and its objective bounty is secured. Invul going to be alright with just letting the outside of base turrets go. You'd have to imagine.
But it's really on the work at Coolberg earlier. Like he's so far ahead. He's been ahead both of these games. He's just been split pushing and doing his job with the Hullbreaker.
Honestly, Coolberg is probably the MVP of this series so far.
He was 0-6 and like 1 assist. Or 0-6 and 2, I think. Since then he's gone 2-1-2. Like he's taken just constant towers. But I do think he just had to blow his flash quickly.
Yep, just to dodge away from Poodle. Make sure Poodle can't pick up the easy snipe. There's only about 20 or so seconds left on that Elder Dragon, so Invul getting away pretty lightly. KAOS not wanting to overforce, not wanting to commit
they've had to concede a lot of Baron pressure. Now, this is the position Poodle wants people in. They're weighing around Baron. They're taking damage from the Baron.
Well, their resists are also getting shredded away. Elder Dragon is dropping off very shortly. Tidal Wave comes across, catches onto 2. Invul could now look for a fight here.
Coolberg's behind them.
But no, Coolberg is in behind. I believe Invul will know where he is, but they would at least stop the Baron. Which I think is all that they needed to do in this situation.
And if Coolberg's not in the side lane, they are fine. They're fine to just dance around here as long as Coolberg doesn't go to that side lane. But the side lanes aren't fully prepped. There's Svenska. I don't...
Oh, diving forward for the big damage. Not quite going to find any of the executes, but this is massive to start off the fights here for Invul. Poodle finding the kill onto Coolberg. That is massive. The biggest gold threat on the team gone. Poodle finding a second with the right of the Arcane. Sharp and Coolberg sent off the rift for the best part of 60 seconds each. Diving forward, Kuro now going to catch the taunt, and the Jinx falls as well. 5 versus 2. You have to imagine Invul end the game here, surely. There's no way they throw this unless a massive shockwave is about to come through from Kedgela that we just don't know about. But no, Invul are not going to give him the chance. Invul are not going to give him the chance of redemption, and it's going to be a tied game, 1-1. Invul striking back after a very disappointing end to game 1. Very, very questionable decision making in parts, though, you have to say.
Yeah, it's not the cleanest win. Even though they had 37 kills to 10, like, all of that is just Poodle one-shotting the same guy on repeat. And yet you're gold and you weren't really... There's like one point where they pushed the pressure harder. Like, they're just like, oh, we can actually just push mid, push bot. Oh, the side lanes. Oh, wow. Meanwhile, like, they've lost top turret tier 1, top turret tier 2, top turret tier 3, and almost the inhib. Then same thing bot. It's just like, there's a lot of work to be done. Their team fighting in both games, very good. That's what kept them in it in that first game. That helped them find their target selection. But at the same time, KAOS just kind of threw just very randomly.
Yeah.
And also in that last game, like KAOS had a really good early game. They had a good lead and just good farming and overall, and then Sharp just tried some weird kicks and weird fights that just felt a bit weak. Like it just felt off.
I don't think Sharp was wrong in what he was looking for.
No, but it just felt like the team were
it just felt a little bit like overforcing.
Yeah, it felt like they felt under pressure, or he was just like, oh no, I'm just gonna limit test real quick. I couldn't tell exactly what he was trying sometimes, but it also felt like his team were trying to follow him. I kind of felt bad for Kedgela. He played really well this series.
Yeah, Kedgela. I mean, and Kohlberg even like their KDAs might not show it because they both kind of got bullied.
Yeah, like Kedula both games really solid.
But
Kohlberg very good both games, and Poodle very good both games. Everyone else like shaky.
yeah, yeah, definitely shaky. But these are on paper, and on paper, it's very important to state on paper. Um, these are the two strongest teams in this group.
Oh,
Again, on paper. So a 1-1 draw sets us up very sets things up. God, I really just can't speak tonight. To be very, very interesting going forward because there could be the possibility of a tiebreaker at the end of the split. We'll see. Obviously, that would require KAOS and Invul to match results throughout the rest of the season, so that could be interesting. Um,
but I mean,
but yeah, I mean,
it's a fun opening to the Group 1 of Division 3.
this is true.
Both
And the first Norway versus Sweden
yeah,
clash of the group ends 1-1.
both games going 1-1, 1-1 on the opening 2 days. This is fun.
Hmm.
Tomorrow's going to be 1-1. Next day is going to be 1-1. The day after that, 1-1.
Yeah,
And
if we just have draws throughout the
and then we
entire
need to
group,
question.
that
We
would be
need to
interesting.
question why are we here? Everyone's just going to perma draw.
Everyone's just on the exact same level. Are we wanting to get an interview in?
I do
I
not.
think
I do not mind
I
an
think we should
interview.
I think we should talk to one of the players.
Can we
Um,
talk to Poodle? I feel
I
like
was gonna say, yeah, Poodle
I need.
would.
I need to know what he was thinking after
I,
game
I
one.
just I just I just need to know if he's read the Geneva Convention. To be
Oh, I
honest,
don't think he has.
no, I wouldn't imagine so. That was quite illegal. And
I,
yeah, I think I agree with chat. I think a game three. It's so sad we don't get a game three for this series. Honestly,
yeah, if there was a
it's so
if
sad.
there was a game 3, I would be scared for like everyone
Well,
involved.
what do you ban?
You just pan out Poodle.
Yeah, but then you're leaving Vi open,
I mean, you ban
and
out,
Atto's a psychopath on that champion.
but you ban out. You ban out Nico, Vi, Zeraf. Then they can't play the game.
I mean, maybe they have more strats prepared that we just don't know about.
Yeah,
Either way, I'm excited to see what strats they pull out in the next game. Which is going to be getting the next game going to be against Shoal. But the next game, which is going to be against Endurance.
who currently went 1-1 against
Yeah,
Bifrost
Endurance
Academy.
who went 1-1 with Bifrost Academy yesterday. So it'll be interesting to see how they stack up against the Endurance boys. Feels like we're not going to get anyone for an interview. I'm not sure. Doesn't look like we're getting an interviewer.
I mean, that's fine. After a game like that, I feel like I just want to go lay down.
I'm gonna give it another moment just to see. But yeah, it's an interesting start to the split.
Oh,
Very, very much an interesting start to the split.
fun fact: Whippo played on Endurance Academy,
Oh,
and then
so there you go.
he left Endurance in January 2018. Then he went to World Finals.
Maybe we will see some of the members of this endurance roster follow the same path.
I'm looking at every player after him. I see Lida, and then
What
yeah,
on endurance?
yeah, Endurance,
Huh.
and then
Endurance do have some banging scouts, I guess.
I see Whippo Lida, and then after that, I'm like, yeah, like.
Okay, we are getting an interview.
We are
By
getting
the looks
into.
of it. We're gonna get
Okay.
Atto.
Go for Atta, the vice psychopath.
Good
I'm not a
evening.
psychopath. That's rude. I see you.
Oh,
Paris.
whoops.
I know
did you
how
do?
you look like. Don't talk shit about me.
I mean, Enix called you a vice psychopath, so.
That's okay. So
Yeah.
what questions do you guys have for me? I'm down to answer all of them.
How were you guys feeling? Like, so obviously, coming out of game one, the way game one ended, definitely not ideal. I think is safe to say.
hmm
How was like the mood with everyone being on the enemy nexus and then getting pentakilled and then losing the game pretty much straight off it.
I mean, first game was really bad anyway, so the fact that we even got to Nexus was really bad because of enemy. So I don't think we would have been happy anyway if we would have won the first game.
Right.
But we realized that we suck at mid to late game still, and we're always better at early game. So that's why we changed up draft really hard on red side, and we actually got picks that we wanted to. Because our blue side draft was also pretty bad, because we didn't expect them to not just still go for Zeri, even though we didn't pick it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, that game too, it felt like both teams were kind of even in the early game. Did it feel like that in game? Because obviously there was the fight bot lane when Lulu comes out with the double kill.
I mean, the bot lane matchup was pretty doomed at that level 2, because enemy bot didn't have sums at all. And Lucian had 1 kill ahead against Jinx, right? And Lulu got both kills. And the wave was coming to Lucian army too. So we thought that we could just perma-fuck up bot. And we knew that if Poodle could play with Nami, that we saw in mid-game when Nami got mandate, right? That he could just ulti and pick off people.
Yeah,
so they can't play against us.
Did you remind Poodle about the laws about nuclear weapons at any point during that game?
No, he reminds us about
Okay,
that.
okay,
He reminds us.
I'm glad someone's thinking about thinking it, at least.
I mean, both games he was casually reminding that you should be scared.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're in any vicinity of like maybe say like 500 meters, you are dead.
I was gonna say,
Poodle is a
I was
problem.
gonna say, if you're on the same screen as him, you're probably dead.
No,
Yeah, Poodle is a
say
problem.
that. You can't say that after the Xerath game, can you?
No,
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
if you're on the same 3 screens as him, you are dead.
Yeah, that works.
But it was also really good about how the first draft was pretty bad, because we didn't play comps like that really in scrims. But in the second draft, we actually played that comp like a lot in scrims. So it felt really nice to get the comp and also execute it the same way that we did. But you still saw how we are not good at mid to late game,
Yeah,
which is why it took 40 minutes. But
That's why scrims exist.
yeah.
there was a nice Invul they're gonna they're throwing. How has this happened again?
I mean, honestly, that happens every game, so don't, like, as long as we don't learn that, then we'll keep doing that. It's for the excitement factor, you know,
Excitement
the content.
factor. Okay.
But yeah, I
okay.
wanted to ask about obviously the enemy team's build of the Hullbreaker GP. Guy was just 0-6 going in a side lane, and then he slowly turned it around, and he became a bit of a problem. Did you guys feel pressured by him at all? Because every time he got to an inhib tower, there seemed to be someone running in and going at him, so it just seemed like he was not really achieving what he wanted to.
I mean, the main issue that we had, I guess, was every time that we want to force with Lucian Nami, then right, and put the Nami buff on the Xerath and get a pick. If we get a pick, we can't really go for like an inhib or go for like an objective that's like really big, because GP is just gonna end the game. So it's just better to then go kill the GP, but then we can't go for an objective because we lose time anyway. So that's why the game took a long time.
And I guess in a way that also kind of explains why there was, what am I going for? Why there was like no real gold lead when, even though there was such a massive kill lead.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, but I mean, the end of the game is just like, oh yeah, GP is always on the side lane. Oh, we can't actually do anything, and then he just suddenly just groups with everyone, and I don't know what he was doing. And then you guys just killed him.
Honestly, the second, like, you should have heard comms at that time. The second that we saw GP, we were like, wait, GP is grouping. We can win now.
Oh, thank you for giving us the option to win.
Yeah, it was really weird to see him, like, group, because the main issue that we had the entire game, right, was because GP was on side, and Shen can't deal with him, and Lucian can't deal with him, Xerath can't. So, what if he just groups and we then win? He did that, so we won.
But there was one point where Shen actually was able to deal with him. Like,
Yeah, I don't... honestly, we didn't know how he did that. We were so
Yeah,
shocked.
I saw the ignite go down. I was like, he's just igniting. He's gonna walk away. It's fine. They're not gonna. And then I just see he's still going, and I'm like, GP, hello, you have damage.
Yeah, I don't know how it happened.
But it did, and yeah, I mean, a 1-1 result to start off the season. Not ideal, obviously, as I'm sure you and the guys were chasing for that 2-0.
Mm-hmm.
But in terms of the group in general, how do you feel about moving onward into the group after this result?
I mean, we know that we knew coming into this series against KAOS that if we could play our early game the way that we did, then that showed especially in the second game, didn't really show in the first game. But we knew that if we beat early game against KAOS like this, that we can do it against any team even better. Now
Right.
it's just for us to learn how to close out mid to late game. Because I feel like if we get early game drafts like this, we will just stomp everyone early.
Okay, so by saying that, then it's clearly you guys see Chaos as one of the stronger teams in this group, either slightly stronger than you guys, or either on the same level, or just a little bit weaker than you guys. Then.
Let's say like same level because they held out so long. Like
Yeah,
props
okay.
to them for like with a mid to late game draft to hold out this far against like full early.
No, I mean definitely. We were praising Kohlberg and Kedula in particular for some of the plays they were able to pull off.
I mean, I was so annoyed.
Yeah.
I was like, can GP Oriana just go away? I'm like so annoyed of playing against these champs. Oh shit.
But salvaging the point could be crucial come the end of the season and opens up a potential for tiebreakers
Bit early.
as we roll towards the end of the season. I
Bit
think
early.
Bit early.
we'll need to know more on how that works when we get there. But assuming you guys end on the same win-loss as Bifrost, or not Bifrost. Why am I saying Bifrost? Chaos. God.
Well, I mean,
Norwegian.
everyone's won. Everyone's just drawn so far. So
This
That's
is true.
bug. Content.
And the first battle of Sweden versus Norway ends in a draw.
Well, I'm not from either of those countries, so I couldn't really care less. But I guess I can't really say that because I play for Swedish org. But
Yep.
oh well.
It's fine. You'll beat the Norwegian org next time.
Yeah, true. Facts. What
Um,
org even is Norwegian? I don't know.
Chaos, Bifrost, and Endurance.
I want to play against Bifrost.
he wants
I
to win
think.
for Sweden.
Honestly, I feel like, because I know Deletus and he plays early game champs a lot. If Bifrost or if Bifrost is an early game team, that will be a banger series against us.
Well-
Actually, it would be interesting to watch an early game team versus early game team.
I look forward to it when we get around to that series.
Now watch me be wrong and them just draft mid game.
And then just play like
mid to
super late game.
Yeah.
No, you get drafted late game.
Yeah, just watch us in draft again like the first game.
Get coach diffed.
Yeah. I mean, coach diff, it's me.
Oh, but yeah, I think that is about gonna wrap it up
Right.
for tonight.
Yeah.
Thank you for
that's
joining
nice.
us. Thank you for joining
Yeah.
us for an interview, Atto.
No worries. Bye-bye.
Congratulations on the draw, I
Bye-bye.
guess.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
And thank you all for coming out and watching the opening night of NLC Division 3 Group 1 Invul.
Apologies for the tech issues.
Apologies for delays. Apologies for everything. Apologies for this, that. I don't care anymore.
There have been too many tech issues, man. Honestly, it's
It will work itself out after time. Obviously,
we'll figure it out.
I set up the stream at like 3 p.m. Went and did a talk show and had to rush into the stream at like 10 minutes. And I was like, I have not prepped for this game. But it was a fun game to watch. Fun duo.
It was
game.
definitely a fun pair of games. I'm gonna be waking up in a cold sweat seeing Poodle's Zerath one shot
as
at 4 o'clock in the morning.
As you're a bit of a jinx, enjoy it yourself.
I mean, as AD carries, every AD carries had a game where you're facing someone like that, and it just feels awful.
Yeah, it just feels like it's
I'm
doomed.
gonna be having nightmares. Genuinely gonna be having nightmares about that.
But yeah, thank you guys for all for coming out. We'll head out now. Next Invul game is against who and at what day?
It's
Enix.
against Endurance. I believe the date is to be confirmed. But provisional date is Sunday, the 27th of February. I believe that is
That's a while. Like 10
unconfirmed, though.
days. Provisional day in 10 days. That's quite far.
But this game got brought forward
Ah,
a few
makes sense.
days. This
That makes
game, yeah,
sense.
this game got brought forward a few days. So that explains that. Obviously, the scheduling is a bit easier for the teams as there's no official NLC stream for Division 3.
It's just
So we
me.
can organize our games ourselves. It's just me and Eris.
It's just I'm the official NLC Division 3 guy. I'm everywhere.
And yeah, other orgs will be running their own streams for their matches as well. But hopefully, we will be bringing you the next Invul game. Follow us on Twitter at Invul Esports if you want to get the updates on when the rest of the games are going to be. But yeah, I think until next time, that's going to be everything from us, Eris.
Yeah, that's gonna be it from me. Find me at my Twitter. You can see it below. I do LGL.
Likewise.
I do LDL content right now. Writer over there. I do casting, producing, helping run UNL League, which is Invul. Where me and Enix have played in that. Invul, they had a team in there. Don't have a team in there this season. But most of the Invul guys from that team are still playing in the league on different teams.
And there will be an Invul team next season. Don't worry.
Yeah, there'll be. We need one. We have I think we have 3 teams that have offshooted from Invul. I think Pogfrogs, IA and
Yeah.
CFFC
But
are kind of offshoot, but that's for a different time.
Yeah, that's for a different time. That's for the next UNL talk show. But anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching. We've rambled on way too long at this point. You're probably very, very sick of our voices. Yeah, we'll bring this back next time for the next game.
All right, thank you so much. Bye bye.
Peace out.